You guys need to get caught up on speed on that. Whoa, I can't show you guys that yet. Anyway, so planning on going to Z-Day. It's gonna be in May, so the car has to be done by May. Making big moves at the shop. We set up a paint booth to get these cars painted, so stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, we're going to Z-Day. It's coming up in May, so big plans. We got to get the Z painted. So what you see behind me is the new paint booth. Let's dive into it. Now being serious, we're in the booth. So check this out, guys. We have ourselves a Harbor Freight tent. It's like $200. It's a carport they sell. It's for storing your car, I guess, sort of. I don't know if you would put this outside. I wouldn't put this outside. But besides that, we've converted it into a paint booth. I built these frames to hold the filters. Those are paint booth filters. I got 100 of them on eBay for like 35 bucks. I just cut up some wood that I got from the hardware store, from Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two. This is some plastic screen that you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot. It's like chicken coop wire. They use it for plants, all kinds of stuff. So I stapled that on there. The filters popped on from the outside. Once I popped these devices with structures in there, I stapled around them, cut the plastic out from the top. That was a freaking pain, but they're stapled around the outside, so it's 100% airtight. If you look at it, there's no gaps. And then the way you replace the filters is through the outside. You gotta reach all the way to the top. It's hella hard to get up there, but you pop the filters in from the top and you get no shit in your paint. Awesome. So there's a fan in each corner. I'm gonna explain my train of thought behind that in a second. A fan in this corner, a fan in this corner. These two I haven't actually, because what happened here was this popped off, so I gotta fix that. It's just brad nailed in, so it sat overnight, broke off. No big deal. We're gonna fix that. I'm actually gonna end up putting screws, because I only popped some little tiny brad nails in there. But anyways, we're gonna do that on this side also. So the train of thought behind this is, we got 4 fans on the corners. We have air coming in from the middle, so these are straight outside. Well, not outside, but you know, in the shop. Pulling air in. So it's gonna go down, it's gonna get drafted down and out the corners. Down and out the corners. So it's gonna go down and out. Down and out. So if you can see these squares, these big squares, I built these squares to fit 2 fans like this. I just have to go get the other 2 fans. Waiting to get paid tomorrow. We're gonna make a lot of moves tomorrow when I get paid. So we're gonna have 8 fans in total, 2 on each side, pulling out all the air out of the booth. And then that should be pretty much it for the booth. Oh, another thing, the floor is not gonna stay like this. I swept it 100,000 times, but it's not gonna stay like this. So what we're gonna do to the floor is, I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight. Again, Harbor Freight, the best place to get cheap shit for painting cars. And I'm gonna get a big tarp that's 20 foot, because this place is 17 foot long. So it's gonna be just a little bit longer. And I'm thinking about going up and taping it along the inside to kind of keep a seal in here so no debris gets in here. And then when I go to paint, I'm gonna blow the tarp off and then wet the floor down. Bring the car in already masked up, and it's just gonna come in here, get prepped and painted. Enough of that. I'm kind of rambling on about this booth because I'm so excited about it. It's freaking dope. That's a really extremely cheap setup if anyone who wants to build a booth at home. If you want to get into painting, that's how you do that. But so what I got here is, I'm gonna end up running this along here and down, because I use this air fitting for a lot of things. I have a 60-gallon air compressor over in the shop over there somewhere. But anyways, besides that, so we have a pressure regulator here, so there's no fluctuation while I'm spraying out on this line. There's a water separator over on the air compressor, but I'm probably gonna purchase another one to put on there before I really get into doing heavy painting. All right, on to this. So I got, this is an extremely light hose. I got all this stuff at Harbor Freight. Don't judge me, guys. I'm cheap and I'm trying to paint my car on a budget. I'm still spending a lot of money, but hey, who cares? It's kind of an investment because I could spray multiple things in here. I'm not just spraying one thing and just tearing the whole thing down. But anyways, besides that, so this is some Harbor Freight hose. It's like $8 for 25 feet. And I kind of placed that strategically so I could be able to place it about 5 feet off the wall, so I can be able to use this 25-foot hose all the way around the booth without getting anything in my paint job. So, like I said, the hose is really light. These fittings are awesome. If you're in Harbor Freight, these are aluminum fittings. I was about to get the metal ones. They were 3 times cheaper than these aluminum ones, but hey, whatever. Alright, next, we'll show you the paint gun. Alright, of course, all this shit wouldn't be good if we didn't have a gun to paint the car with, right? So, it's so hard for me not to go to Harbor Freight and get another gun. I already have 2 of their HVLP guns. I've learned how to use them. I get pretty decent quality finishes, but there's a huge learning curve to it. I'm really good at it, don't get me wrong. But I still orange peel every once in a while with the Harbor Freight guns. So I kind of wanted to eliminate that. So the Harbor Freight guns, out of the question. They actually came out with a new version of a Harbor Freight gun, but it's not released here yet. I keep going to Harbor Freight trying to see. I went there twice and they still don't have it, besides the fact, whatever. I'm going on too long about that. I've been looking at some videos on YouTube. The gunman suggests to use a GTI Pro. It's like his top rated best guns for the quality and price compared to SATAs and Iwatas, whatever. So I shelled out 450 bucks. Amazon primed the gun next day to my house. And I'm not mad at all. I'll show you guys the quality finish that the gun sprays. First of all, let's take a look at the gun itself. It's the DeVilbiss Techno Pro Light. Same thing as the GTI as in Australia. It has the same air caps, same nozzles. As a matter of fact, the one in Australia, the GTI Pro, doesn't come with all the tips. This gun comes with the 3 tips, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Also the 2 air caps, the TE20 and the TE10. So a lot of versatility with this gun. And it comes with a, I didn't know this, it didn't state it anywhere in the ad, but it comes with a DeVilbiss digital pressure regulator. And I put the aluminum air connector to match my airline to make everything real light. Besides that, I'm going to show you guys the finish that this gun puts out. It's freaking. Well, I sprayed this bumper. Of course, that's just base coat, but so that's not a really good example of it, but it still sprays base coat really good, just like it does clear. There's that. And then let's walk over here and check out this fender. So I double masked it. I double masked it, and don't pay attention to the shit in the paint. I did not clean the panel. I did not even prep this panel before I sprayed it. I was so excited just to see the quality finish. So this has been base coat clear coated. This is a pearl red. I don't know if you can see the pearls in it, but yeah. So this is a pearl red. This was a black fender. I ended up masking it right here because I wanted to see how it looked like in a dark color, light color. You get the drift. This is what it looks like. It's extremely flat, and that's with not really playing with the gun settings much. Kind of out of the box, this is how it sprays. It's just really flat because it's a LVLP gun. It's not a HVLP setup. But yeah, guys, so that's going to be the finish on the Z. That's before it gets hit by wet sanding and buffing. So that's extremely freaking flat. There's very minimal. You can't even see orange peel in this. Guys, that's the update on the Z. I'm getting paid tomorrow, so I'm going to go up to the paint shop. I'm going to grab the paint for it. I already got the quote. The paint, 2 quarts of it, 260 bucks, not too bad. After investing all the money in this, because I don't even know how much money I got invested in this. It's not that much. Realistically, way better than getting a professional booth. Well, not way better. Way more economical, let's just say that. But anyways, besides that, we're getting the paint tomorrow. I'm going to make another video tomorrow. Not at the paint shop. When I come here with the paint, I'm going to continue on this series because by May the 16th, actually, as a matter of fact, the car has to be painted this week. It has to be painted because I have to do the DMV inspection. The car literally has to be on the road and legal by May. So we're pushing We have goals now. We didn't have goals before. We had no reason to get the car done. So now we have goals. Let's kick it off and get this shit on the road. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.